Welcome back to the Valentine Show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine, expecting you having a wonderful and blessed day. Let's get right into it right away. We have the Democrats' fear-mongering machine almost wanting that we have a massive spread of the coronavirus. Why? Why, you ask? Because they hate Trump. They have hate running through their veins, man. Let's see what a couple of these Democrats say regarding the outbreak of the coronavirus and whether the main question is, has Trump been able to decrease the funds to the CDC and NIH? Has he done that? Are we ill prepared in the United States? Let's see what Tom Steyer has to say. He seems like a very intelligent individual. He's a billionaire, right? Let's see what he says regarding, has Trump cut the funds?
He's absolutely incompetent. He absolutely stripped the Center for Disease Control of its money and of its capability.
False.
He's months late on this deal.
Fear-mongering.
This is a huge deal. And he's turning it over to Mike Pence?
Yep.
I can't be more scared. Look, he is incompetent. This is a much bigger deal than I think people in the United States understand.
Yeah, we get it. We get it.
How many people are going to be infected and how much economic impact it's going to have. Trump is incompetent. He is doing a terrible job on this. The Republicans were up in arms about the Ebola crisis, and President Obama dealt with it masterfully. But he believed in analysis. He believed in science. He was on top of it. We were sending our scientists over to Africa to try and get ahead of the problem. He really led the world on controlling the Ebola epidemic, so it didn't really become much of an epidemic. And in the United States, it didn't become much of anything at all. That's not what's happening here. Mr. Trump is way late. He has no capability. He's incompetent. It's actually, I think this is a huge, huge deal because this is like George W. Bush with the hurricane and flooding down in New Orleans.
Very nice, very nice. You cannot compare. He's almost saying that this is President Trump's Katrina. Why would you tell this to the public right now? Like, why? We understand where we're at. It's serious, but why would you tell the public that we're not prepared? Well, let's find out the facts, right? This is from the AP. The people that don't know about the AP, they're very non-biased. They're not right-leaning organization, right? Let's see what they had to fact-check these Democrats fear-mongering. AP fact-check: Democrats distort coronavirus readiness. February 26. Incredible. Washington, AP. Democratic presidential contenders are describing the federal infectious disease bureaucracy as rudderless and ill-prepared for the coronavirus threat because of budget cuts and ham-handed leadership by President Donald Trump. That's a distorted picture. For starters, Trump hasn't succeeded in cutting the budget. He proposed cuts, but Congress ignored him and increased financing instead. The National Institute of Health Centers and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention aren't suffering from budget cuts that never took place. A look at some Democrats' remarks. Mike Bloomberg, there's nobody here to figure out what the hell we're going to be doing. And he defunded the Center for Disease Control, CDC, so we don't have the organization we need. This is a very serious thing. Debate Tuesday night. Joe Biden. Comparing the Obama-Biden administration with now, we've increased the budget of the CDC. We've increased the NIH budget, National Institute for Health budget. He's wiped all that out, and he's cut the funding for the entire effort. Oh my God, man. Politics is a world of its own. These are the facts. This is what the AP, these are the facts. They are both wrong. So, wrong to say that the agencies have seen their money cut. Bloomberg is repeating the false allegations in a new ad that states the U.S. is unprepared for the virus because of reckless cuts to the CDC. Trump's budget have proposed cuts to public health only to be overruled by Congress, where there's a strong bipartisan support for agencies such as the CDC, NIH. Instead, financing has increased. I was speaking to an individual that I met on the street, you know, and he was just repeating this propaganda. Donald Trump is cutting the budget and we're not prepared. Yo, but like, the guy was a really hateful individual. Like, you could see it running from his mouth, right? The Bible says, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. What came out of this man's mouth was pure hate. So imagine what his heart is. And I'm talking about to the person that I was speaking to. A typical liberal, a lot of hate, claiming that they're all filled with love, which is a lie. Yet these people, right? It's like, why would you want to tell this to the people? It's like, do we want the president for him to be his Katrina? Do we want bad things to happen to the president to tell you, I told you so? Seems like that's where the Democrats are going. Very sad that in a serious situation, in a dire situation like this, we literally want to play politics. They're very safe. Politicians are very safe, right? They have a lot of money, but the people who they have sworn an oath to represent and protect is being trampled upon themselves and being thrown out the window because of not all in the name of country or people, but all in the name of party. What do you guys think about this? Where are we going to end up in America? Remember to sub to the channel. Remember to put on your notifications. Give a like to the Valentine Show on Facebook. I'm on Twitter also and Instagram. This channel is absolutely nothing without those activities that I just told you right now. By subscribing, by liking, by commenting, sends a message to YouTube, to Facebook, that something is happening on this channel. Hence, we need to promote the Valentine Show. Guys, God bless. Godspeed me, Valentine.